Boom shakalaka. What is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and it is Wednesday at noon in 2018. I think we're still in August. Today, Bitcoin crashes and every other altcoin crashes much, much harder because the SEC postpones the ETF. Also, other news we'll be talking about, some cool stuff with Ledger, some other stuff you might be interested in. But before we get started, guys, just wanted to say thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you to everyone nuking the shit out of the like button. And if you want to win one of these shirts, make sure you comment on this video and every other video to enter for your chance to win. Now, I'm supposed to say that on this screen. Duh, so it gives you time to read the disclaimer. Duh. Before I get started, guys, while everyone piles in, I just want to tell you guys a super funny story because, it's a little bit of story time with Randall. So, like I said, yesterday, I went and I hung out with Jake from I Love Crypto and also BitBoy and also me and also my brother. All right, we all went and hung out, had an awesome time. So, we're at this Mexican place, all right, and we go to pay, and so they bring us the check. And we bring out cards. Obviously, we want to split it. Everybody pays with cards. And they're like, oh, no. You can't pay with cards. And then we're like, okay, so cash? And they're like, yeah, pay with cash. So I bust out a hundo, and they're like, oh, no. You can't pay with that. And it boggles our mind, because it's like, what? You can't pay with cash. You can't pay with card. But it's just like, I don't know. We thought we were on like some funny thing. It was funnier. You had to be there. Anyways, but it was awesome hanging out with these guys. And get this. This is another reason why I told the story. Two reasons why I told the story. First reason, if you want to hang out with these guys, this Friday at 6 p.m., we are going to be having a YouTube live stream with a lot of YouTubers. You might want to catch it. I'll be on there. They'll be on there. It'll be a party. Also, that shirt that I have there, it says Make 7 on the front, and it says Up Yours on the back. That shirt, like Make 7 Up Yours. But it was hilarious because as I was driving my scooter, everybody just saw the back of my shirt that said Up Yours. So, anyways, you had some time to read the disclaimer. Now, on to things in the market. Markets today, huge market drop, okay? Lost $20 billion pretty much overnight, all right? Went from $250 to $229 billion. Bitcoin dominance still hovering right below 50% at 48.8%. Okay, the largest volumes today in Bitcoin, Tether, Ethereum, and EOS. Obviously, Tether, people are hedging against even greater losses in Bitcoin. I think this afternoon, maybe I'll make a video about what's going to happen with Bitcoin. The fate of Bitcoin is people didn't like my video Friday. But anyways, Bitcoin is right at 65.10. We'll do it by market cap. Ethereum at 368, well below 400. Ripple at 34 cents. B-Trash at 611. EOS at 591. And Stellar at 21 cents. Cardano 11 cents. Neo, look at this, $22. Didn't think I'd ever in my life see that again, but it happened. Happy days. Good times to buy crypto if you're shopping. Obviously not financial advice. Now, what the heck is happening with Bitcoin? Well, if we take a look at things, it has broken through that 50-day moving average, just shooting down this descending trend line. Where's it going to stop? Well, let's take a look at the Fibonacci lines. Okay, we got the 78.6 line right here at about $6,400. Right now it's stopped at the big even of $6,500, but could drop to the $6,400. If it breaks through there, we found a little bit of support and resistance here right around $6,200. Okay, if it breaks through there, we may be going down to all-time lows, all-time recent lows, $5,800. If it breaks down there, some people are saying like $3,000. Yikes. So, MACD right now, okay, MACD is still good for holding your money in a stable token. Not financial advice. But taking a look at the RSI, this is a good buy indicator. Look at it. It's all the way down here on the bottom. The last few times it's been down there, man, those were good times to buy before the price spiked up. Then when it gets back up top, then you sell. Simple as that. That's simple trading. I just do simple stuff because I'm a simple man. Now, on to the news. Well, guys, this is the big news that caused the whole debacle. The SEC postpones decision regarding Bitcoin exchange traded fund. So it postpones decision on listing the Bitcoin ETF until September 30th. Mind you, that's like only a month and a half away, but caused freaking nutball nonsense in the market. Everybody sold, price dropped down. Now this is the ETF that is expected that it could pass. This is the CBOE Van Eck Solid X ETF. So this is the one. This isn't the Winklevoss one that everybody knew was going to fail. This is the one that potentially could pass. So we'll kind of have to wait until September 30th, see what's going to happen. Obviously, around September 30th, the price is going to start going back up because people are going to be buying into Bitcoin again. But until then, who knows what's going to happen with the price? Now, the funniest thing is that nothing happened. Nothing, really, nothing. First, we already knew that the Bitcoin ETF would not be approved on the first date. We knew that, okay? Second, the news we had last month was phenomenal, okay? It's basically like this. Let me play it out for you. Number one, hey, market, what's the Bitcoin price right now? $7,500. Number two, hey, market, maybe there's an ETF coming soon. Oh, good news. Number three, hey, market, the New York Stock Exchange will try and make Bitcoin the world currency. Oh, also good news. Hey, market. Oh, this is number four, in case you were counting. Hey, market, the ETF is not rejected, but it's going to be delayed. And then number five, hey, market, what's the Bitcoin price now? $6,500. All this good news, price goes down. Nothing fundamentally changes about Bitcoin. Still freaking awesome, but price goes down. Better time to buy in. And it's funny because in about 10 years, we all forgot the lessons. Does Bitcoin really need Goldman, ETF, SEC? Wasn't it supposed to be alternative money of the people, not the banks? So I wouldn't really worry too much about the banks. They're just going to try and make themselves more money. That's why all the people in Wall Street are leaving banks at Wall Street to get into crypto hedge funds because they realize there's a lot more money to be made in there than there was in that. So I wouldn't worry too much about all that stuff. I actually think, even though the price is dropping, pretty nice. Now, this is an interesting story I saw. Ukraine Electoral Commission uses NEM blockchain for voting trial. Holy shnikes. Okay, now this morning, I actually had to go to jury duty, but I was dismissed. And it turns out that if you don't register to vote, you don't get called up for jury duty. So for all of you, because I stopped voting a long time ago after I found out about this, that DEF CON shows how easy it is to hack voting systems. So there's a hacker convention in Vegas. They hacked pretty much every voting system out there within 2 hours. So if you think that voting actually works in the United States or anywhere else, you are kidding yourself. That's my opinion. So anyways, I don't vote anymore. But if they put voting on the blockchain, then it will be transparent. Then I could see it working. And this is awesome. I mean, we know Ukraine is pro-cryptocurrency. Well, check this shit out. They're using the NEM blockchain for a voting trial. That's incredible. Okay? So they created a test vote using 28 nodes with the NEM blockchain several weeks ago, adding that voting is still open and anyone can take part in it. And really, check this out. This guy calculated that the cost of installing blockchain voting in each police station in the country would be around the equivalent of $1,227 per implementation. Now, it should be noted there's only 2 police stations in the entire country of Ukraine. But, no, I'm kidding. I don't know how many there are, but he writes that it's a small price to pay in return for the immutable vote data protection. I agree 100% because then you can actually see. I mean, you don't have your identity linked to it, but you can say, hey, this person had a vote, and there's their vote, instead of just go into the machine, push some buttons, and then in the end, all this crazy stuff happens and whoever becomes president, right? Because we all know that stuff works out, right? So, here's another thing. Iranian crypto ransomware threat will rise in today's geopolitical climate, report predicts. So, Iran-based malware that predicts digital ransom and cryptocurrencies is on the rise and will further escalate in the present geopolitical climate. So people put ransomware on your computer, basically take all your storage and then say, hey, pay me some crypto and then I'll give you the stuff back. Now, Accenture, who investigated this, has tracked 5 new types of ransomware, some which demand staggering crypto ransoms. That is, analysis is traced back to hackers in Iran based on samples that contain messages in Farsi, as well as other clues pointing to Iranian supercomputers. The ransomware, it has been found, could have been created by government-backed actors or Iranian criminals or both. You see this here? I didn't even read that, but I was thinking that myself because, check this out, only 3 countries left without a Rothschild central bank, okay? Back in the year 2000, there were 7, Afghanistan and Iraq. Oh, guess what? The U.S. invaded them, blew the shit out of them. They got a Rothschild central bank. Then there were a few more. Sudan and Libya were on there. Guess what? We just Rothschild bank. Now it's just Cuba, North Korea, and Iran. Well, guess what? Apparently, Iran, I've never heard of any amazing computer hackers coming from Iran. I've heard from China, I've heard from Russia, I've heard from even places in Africa. But Iran, never freaking heard of that. So yeah. But anyways, they just want them to be a Rothschild central bank. I mean, look at that. North Korea, Cuba, Iran. All enemies of the United States. They just don't have central banks by the Rothschilds. It's all a big conspiracy. Now, I know I'm off my rocker today. It's not even Friday. It's Wednesday. It's hump day, and I'm off my rocker today. But Tezos ICO class action looms after motion to dismiss denied. So Tezos just recently released their tokens. Basically, a federal court judge in California has blocked a move that sought to dismiss a class action lawsuit alleging that the ICO conducted by the Tezos Foundation violated securities laws in the U.S. That's not good. Tezos Foundation and DLS were facing 4 class action lawsuits following their ICO that raised $232 million in 2017 and was later accused of selling unregistered securities to investors in the U.S. Basically, that's the argument that they're selling unregistered securities. However, the defense is that the critical aspects of the sale occurred outside the United States. However, the argument against that is that someone participated in the transaction in the U.S. He did so by using an interactive website that was A, hosted in a server in Arizona, and B, run primarily by a dude in California. And furthermore, he presumably learned about the ICO and participated in response to marketing that almost exclusively targeted U.S. residents. My response to this is, number 1, Ripple's screwed. Haha. Number 2, SEC, could we just educate people about money so then they could be responsible for their money? Instead of trying to babysit every single person in the United States, how about implementing financial education in the school system in the United States? How about that, SEC? Yeah. Now, Coinbase today, big news for Coinbase, enables instant trading, increases daily purchase limit for verified U.S. customers to $25,000. That's a lot more than it was before. I don't know what it was before, but it's a lot more than it was before. Coinbase announced that the daily limits are increased to $25,000. Also, Coinbase is now allowing instant trading following transfer of funds instead of having to wait for those funds to settle in your account. What does this mean to me? First off, Coinbase is opening things up, okay? But second, this is what I'm thinking, okay? We all know that all this stuff is going on in the background, over-the-counter trades, all these large maybe not institutional investors, but large, wealthy individuals getting into cryptocurrencies, not through the markets, through over-the-counter deals, so it doesn't affect the markets. Well, Coinbase knows about this. They're expecting this. And it's going to could take 3 to 12 months for us to see the effect in the markets of these large over-the-counter purchases, because basically they're just accumulating a lot of Bitcoin there, taking it out of circulation to where the supply is going to be decreased, and then when demand goes up, price is going to shoot the F up, especially with like ETFs and stuff when they are approved. So Coinbase is getting ready for this because then, once the price starts going up, listen, when an ETF gets approved and the price of Bitcoin goes to $50,000, like Arthur Hayes from BitMEX says, okay, when that happens, Bitcoin's $50,000, guess what? Your daily trading limit, you can only buy half a Bitcoin, okay? So they're getting ready for that. I think they're looking ahead and getting ready for that, but that's just my thoughts. Ethereum Classic is now on Coinbase Pro. So basically, Coinbase Pro for professionals, you can now do your Ethereum Classic on there. We knew that was happening. We knew Coinbase was in the final phases. It's happening now. Huge news for Ledger and Ledger Hold. Not huge news. I overhyped that. Moderately large news for Ledger holders. Moderately large. Happy first Tuesday crypto. So Ledger now supports a whole bunch of new cryptos. We have POA, WanChain, VeChain, Ontology, yeah, and VeChain, yeah, Kowala, Icon, yeah, Particl, and Rootstock. Amazing. You can put all those things on your ledger now. And then hopefully with the Ontology, you'll get rewarded Ontology gas when they start doing that stuff. So that's big news for Ledger. Indeed. Last few announcements. Guys, game.com airdrop today. So for any of you guys who want free cryptocurrencies, just go check out game.com's Twitter account. You can, they're airdropping half of their total to all game holders who hold it on today and who lock their GTC in the imgame.com. Okay, so you need to lock it in there for today, and then you get airdropped, whatever. So go read it on their Twitter. Also, Airswap has an AMA. So they have a Facebook live stream /AMA today. You can check that out. Maybe Crypto Bobby will be there answering questions. And lastly, Mysterium has their alpha test network going on. So they have the VPN, decentralized VPNs. That means no one can track what the heck you're doing. However, QLC Chain was actually the first people to bring a decentralized VPN to market with WinQ. WinQ is the name of the product, so check that out. Also, Substratum has their, decentralized internet. All that stuff. So that's all the news that fit the print today. I know. Good stuff. Coming up, guys, I will be at Coinvention in Philadelphia, August 30th and 31st. Come meet me there. Say hi. Link down in the description. You get some money off of it. Also, Voice of Blockchain. I will be going to that. That's a brand new announcement for you guys. So I'll be going to Voice of Blockchain Conference, August 24th and 25th in Chi-Town, the Windy City. Maybe go have some pierogies. All right, because they have a large Polish community there. Duh, So we'll be doing that. They also have a yacht party where I'll be doing this and looking up at Crypto Crow while he's doing the same thing. So he'll be up there. I'll be like, yo, Crow, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? Hi. Okay, also, so check those out. Also, World CryptoCon in Vegas in October. And then lastly, for those of you who want to win a shirt, you can comment on this video and every other video to enter for your chance to win, or you can just go buy one right there in the shop. Guys, there's also Crypto Love Academy who teach you a whole bunch of stuff. Also, if you want daily trading signals, like what crypto is going to pump next, check out that Signal Profits link. Okay, it's actually pretty darn accurate. Oops, I don't want to do that. There we go. I think we had 2 videos yesterday. Let's see. We had, yes, the news video, number 1, and the VeChain interview, number 2. Dude, VeChain was pretty legit. They actually are working on stuff. It's not just a pie-in-the-sky dream. They're doing things. So, yeah, check out that. But, anyways, not to mention, the dude who I talked to used to be a hacker. I always think that's super cool. I always want to be a hacker my whole entire life. I thought it was awesome. But, I haven't yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. So, anyways, between 1 and 2. Number 1, the news video. One of you news watchers gets to get it. Let's see. So, good luck to everybody watching the news videos. You can get your shirt. 96 comments and ready. Craig Simpson, my man, what is up? I believe it is Craig who interviewed me. So, I like this clear format shirt. Craig, you get a shirt. Craig, email me, or you Skype me all the time, so just Skype me. And yeah, I will send you a shirt. Actually, probably emailing me at the email on my About page is easier, just because it'll just be easier. So, as for the rest of you, thank you so much. I think crypto is going to come back. It's going down now. May go down further. May go down to 3,000. But I think in the end of things, it will come back because it is the way of the future. So cool. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Love you. Peace. Oops, that's not it.